Prepare to witness brutality.
Ripley is ready to go to work.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring from Adelaide, South Australia, Rhea Ripley!
Ripley may just be one of the most intimidating presences WWE has ever experienced in either division. She strikes pure, unbridled fear straight into the hearts of her opposition.
Yeah, it's almost impossible not to second-guess yourself when you're taking on Rhea Ripley. She can just seem unstoppable at times.
I think Ripley has done all she can to cultivate the aura of fear. There's a mental aspect to her game that you can't overlook.
Rhea Ripley looks ready to torment yet another victim.
What's the matter over there, Saxton? You feeling a little squeamish?
A little uncomfortable.
The Prodigy is here.
And she is angry, and she is vengeful.
And her opponent from Laredo, Texas, Roxanne Perez!
You have to love this level of confidence in a superstar.
Especially for so early in her tenure in WWE.
Well, Roxanne's already done more in her early 20s than most competitors do in their entire career.
Does this woman have the answer for Ripley's trademark toughness, do you believe?
Cole, I don't know if there's anybody in WWE or beyond who can match raw power with the Eradicator, Rhea Ripley.
And we're about to get things going here with the young and hungry Roxanne Perez, the self-proclaimed prodigy.
Well, Roxanne's body of work speaks for itself. This is a superstar who knows what it takes to be a winner, what it takes to be a champion here in WWE. That's what puts Roxanne a cut above a number of her colleagues, even at such a relatively young age.
Yeah, Corey, Perez has proven herself to be extremely driven, extremely tenacious, and we're somehow only still scratching the surface of what this young woman can do.
But Mommy is here, and she is in a mood. Brutality incoming, courtesy of Rhea Ripley.
It seems like every time Rhea competes, she becomes just a little more sadistic, a bit more brutal, which means that this match is going to get ugly in a hurry.
Ah, look at this. Hair pull mat slam. Oh, there's a headbutt. Perez had a bit of the fight taken out of her there.
Seeing some no-nonsense offense from Rhea.
Corey, what's Rhea Ripley need to focus on here? What strategy should she employ?
If I'm Rhea, I'm focusing on getting this thing done as quickly as possible. Mommy's a busy woman after all. So I'm busting out the strikes. I'm pulling out the power game. A few big attacks and massive tosses could make this a short night for Rhea.
Oh, Ripley put a stop to that. She's out of it, guys.
Oh, they're just punishing their opponent now. Back suplex. Oh, no. Face buster.
Oh, what's this going to be?
Wheelbarrow.
They do a flapjack. Impressive. From behind, wheelbarrow. They do a face buster. Nice.
Isolating the arm. Oh, strong knee connects. Oh, right to the kidneys.
Golly.
Oh, that'll weaken your arm.
We know what Roxanne's thinking here.
Wrestling him down. And the rope's providing a bit of safety here.
Getting up, but she has no idea she's in the crosshairs.
Roxanne heading up high.
Up high. Oh, she gets no reward on that one. Just look at the power of Rhea Ripley.
And driven down face first.
There's that true brutality of Rhea Ripley.
Nobody does it quite like Mommy.
Swept off their feet. What a move.
There it is.
Now the pin. She pops the shoulder up and one.
We are this far into the match. Where is this energy coming from? Oh, man, right to the arm.
Hyperextend your elbow. She's honing in, staring daggers at her target.
Not looking good. In this position.
Wow, the power that takes is insane. She's coming to, and she's not going to like what comes next.
Soaring.
Crash landing. Rhea Ripley with the riptide.
That could be curtains for Roxanne.
2. Finally over.
Here is your winner, Rhea Ripley!
This was not the way Roxanne Perez wanted this night to end.
I'm sure we're going to hear some excuses from Perez after this loss.
Oh, Roxy doesn't need excuses, Saxton. She needs revenge.
The War Raiders are back.
A team that has been dominant in tag team wrestling for over a decade.
The following contest is a tag team match scheduled for one fall. Making their way to the ring at a combined weight of 552 pounds. Ivar and Eric, the War Raiders.
Wherever the Raiders go, you will see the carnage of war.
Completely focused on waging war.
The War Raiders now embracing their truest form.
Looking to dominate once again.
Unapologetic to their core, selfish to their core. This is the Judgment Day.
Well, the Judgment Day don't care who they offend or who they tick off because they always have the numbers.
And their opponents, accompanied by Carlito, at a combined weight of 370 pounds. Finn Balor and J.D. McDonough, the Judgment Day.
Look, you can hate them all you want, but the Judgment Day is more often than not draped in gold.
We've seen members win the tag titles, the men's and women's world titles. You can't deny the talent in this group.
Hey, no one's denying Judgment Day's talent, just calling out how they conduct themselves and how they get their wins and titles.
Look, when you run things like Judgment Day does, the rules don't apply to you.
Yeah, we'll see about that.
These are the kids your parents warned you about. The kids your parents begged you to stay away from.
The Judgment Day roaming around WWE like they own the place.
A mentality that served plenty of legends very well and only does the same for future legends like the Judgment Day.
The Judgment Day has turned themselves into one of the most formidable groups in all of WWE. Cutthroat tactics, rule bending, backstage ambushes. They'll do whatever it takes to win.
I respect Judgment Day's approach to competition. Why play by the rules and wait your turn when you can just go take what you want? If you don't like it, then stay out of the way.
Staying out of Judgment Day's business might be easier said than done. They're always looking for their next target to annihilate.
And on the other side of the ring are two of the toughest competitors in the tag division, the War Raiders. Eric and Ivar would walk through fire if they thought it would bring them closer to achieving glory in the ring.
You said it. The War Raiders are always itching for a fight, for a chance to prove no one can survive a war against them.
Yikes, that'll either wake you up or knock you out.
He's looking a little worn down now.
Yeah, and he's got to think about making that tag sooner. This could get worse. Pulled right back in.
Side slam. Ooh. Balor having trouble shifting the tides.
Finn Balor's under the gun.
Finn finding a way to slow his opponent's assault down.
Finn showing it's not a time for lying down, it's a time for fighting back.
Up handle suplex. Just punched him right in the mouth. Relentless. Right in the face.
My God.
Finn turns it around.
And he needed that badly.
This could be the moment he was waiting for.
Caught the leg.
We're seeing one response after another. Neither superstar gaining a foothold.
Sit out reverse pile driver. Pin, shoulders down.
Trying to end it. Oh, wow. Made the save there.
That could have been it.
He is getting rid of the turnbuckle pad. Don't say that too loud, Saxon. You might get caught. In the corner.
And you know what's next, guys?
Clothesline. Balor's in a terrible predicament, but the ref isn't even paying attention. Never mind what you're doing. Make the
Goes
count.
for the pin. An ineffective pin.
What a jaw-dropping show of strength this late into the match.
Oh, elbow caught him right on the bridge of the nose.
He gets the tag.
Oof.
Ooh, man, backbreaker. Working the midsection there. Hoisted all the way up. Wow. Crowd down to Impact.
Uh-oh.
Look at this. He just tossed the leg.
Looked like JD's focus got rattled there. And now the pace of this match being set by Eric.
Yeah, Eric's imposing all of his power now.
Oh, my gosh.
Axe handle finds its target.
Clothesline. And now Eric for the win. Keeps his team alive. What a save.
Eric! Kick to the spine.
He covers. Is this it?
Could be.
And that's it. Scores the win for the team.
Here are your winners,
So it's the War Raiders who secure the win.
For my money, these two just might be the best tag team on the roster today.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring, the NXT Women's Champion, Stephanie.
The WWE Universe more than ready to see this one start. This is going to be good.
Just take a look at the champ. Always an event when she competes. Here comes the pit bull of the women's division.
And her opponent, representing American made from Knoxville, Tennessee, Ivy Nile.
Nile's already proven to be an extremely hard worker and one of the grittiest competitors around. Nile trains tirelessly in jiu-jitsu, cardio, and powerlifting.
Just look at Ivy Nile. She's been sculpted to be dominant in WWE.
Not letting anyone stand in her way. Ivy Nile is a superstar with a truly jaw-dropping physique and a dogged mentality in the ring.
Yeah, if the ridiculous pound-for-pound strength of Nile wasn't enough for you, she's also got the tenacity of a pit bull. She's absolutely ferocious as an opponent.
You better hit the gym as much as Ivy Nile does if you're hoping to withstand her in the ring.
And across the ring is a champion. She didn't come here looking to mess around and play games. She looks to be all business.
And whether she's defending her title or not, she is in the business of winning. You don't get a championship like the one she's been carrying around unless you're a top-tier competitor.
Ooh, pounding the bread basket.
Strong elbow to the crown.
And any one of those shots could take you out for good. Oh, right to the kidneys.
Golly.
She's being prepped for something. Eat defeat.
A steady stream of moves taking out Nile.
Ivy has to find a way to turn things around.
Corey, how do you contend with the power of Ivy Nile in the ring?
You make it as difficult as possible for Ivy to use said power, Cole. Be crafty with your offense and fast with your footwork. And whatever you do, don't give Ivy any easy chances to unleash her strength.
Oh, she retaliates.
And Nile is finally able to mount some resistance with that.
Yeah, Nile getting some newly determined focus.
Evasive maneuvering there.
Landing the uppercut.
All the way up and around the world.
Crucifix head scissors.
Showing off the quickness. That'll turn things around in a hurry.
Taking things to the outside, but got to make sure to heed the official's count. Takedown. Planning something big here.
From the top. She goes under the ropes, back inside. That didn't look good at all. A ringside doctor's on hand if needed.
Lariat.
Right on target with a stop to the gut.
She's looking winded now.
Yeah, but you know this one is still up in the air.
Back fist to the mush. Swift clothesline out of nowhere.
She saw that coming. Crucifix head scissors. It takes a certain level of athleticism to pull that off.
Oh, look out. It's on now.
Oh!
Back and forth. Neither one getting up any ground. Ooh. Both absolutely drained, but both refusing to give up.
determination from both competitors, keeping at each other no matter what.
Taking the wind out with a stomp to the solar plexus.
Bruising attack to the stomach.
Hooked up in the pump handle.
And neck breaker.
Goodness. That was nasty.
Goes for the pin. And the victory here tonight.
Here is your winner, Stephanie!
Ivy Niles suffering a loss here.
This one was tough for Ivy Niles. She just couldn't overcome this fight. Here comes Sami Zayn.
Underdog no more. He has reached main event status.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Montreal, Quebec, Canada. Weighing in at 212 pounds, Sami Zayn!
Over the years, we have watched Sami Zayn transform from perennial underdog to a true main event player.
He always had all the tools, but now he is really living up to his potential.
This man's opponent has winning embedded in his DNA. A major test when facing off against Braun Breaker.
The dogs are barking loud tonight.
And his opponent from Woodstock, Georgia, weighing in at 230 pounds, Braun Breaker!
Breaker has had a meteoric rise in this in-ring career, both in NXT and on the main roster.
Yeah, Breaker firmly believes that actions speak louder than words. And he likes to let his actions do the talking every time he enters the building.
Well, Braun Breaker's never afraid to keep the fight going even after the bell's rung. Braun is never afraid to put superstars on the shelf.
All about asserting himself as the top dog in this business.
Just look at Breaker's face. The intensity of this man is palpable.
Braun looks ready to completely annihilate the opposition.
This one's underway, and it seems like Sami Zayn is the crowd favorite here.
That's no surprise, Michael. Sami has long been a favorite of the WWE.
An early pin attempt. Hold it, oh, reverses it, shoulders down. Turns it around, and has the pin. Reverses the pin, shoulders down.
Reverse the leverage and into a pin.
And a kick out.
Yeah, this is way too early to be going for the win.
And that was a hell of a maneuver there, guys.
Man.
And what a takedown.
Oh, a nasty stop to finish it off.
It's rare that we see someone with the speed and power of Braun Breaker. What's your best strategy to get the upper hand here, Corey?
Well, those are two very beneficial attributes in WWE when they're well honed. Breaker's still relatively inexperienced at effectively using them. It shouldn't take long before you see a weak link in Breaker's chain.
And he saw that coming from Braun, and they tie up with a collar and elbow.
Losing some ground, getting their back against the ropes.
Oh my gosh, what impact!
Definitely some damage dealt to him there.
Yeah, Breaker with a very efficient form of offense.
And a stomp to the gut.
A fire has been lit inside of Breaker.
Braun Breaker's got that dog in him, and he's unleashing it on Sami Zayn right now.
Take down.
Right in the breadbasket. Official removing that potential hazard in the ring. Military press into the power slam. Just be...
In position, this is going to be...
Does that finish Sami off?
Wasting no time. Shoulders are down. And that'll about do it, folks.
Here is your winner, Braun Breaker!
You can hear it loud and clear. The dogs are barking for the badass Braun Breaker, once again dominating at the expense of Sami Zayn.
Sami held on for as long as he could, but Breaker just proved to be too overwhelming in this one.
What a match, though, guys. I wouldn't mind seeing these two go at it one more time.
And the result will most likely be the same, Cole, with Braun Breaker standing tall, the dogs barking, and Sami Zayn left broken in half.